Well, I was born in a cult. It was not a very good environment to be brought up in. There was a lot of abuse, particularly by people in authority over me, people telling you how to live, telling you where to live, telling you how many children you could have, to have children, to not have children, when to get married, who to get married to. It caused a lot of damage. And I also suffered sexual abuse from the ages of about 8 till I was about 13. I was about 17, 18 years old. I told that I had been abused. And even after having told, my experience was very negative. What should have been kept private was made very public. And I dealt with a lot of stigma, a lot of shame, a lot of even self-harm, and eventually to suicide attempts. The thing to remember is that God is real and that He was with me all along. Even though I may not have known who He was, He still knew who I was. He still knew my name. And eventually, events happened that led to me leaving the cult. I came to ECC through my sister meeting Jim Ehrman and Rachel, his wife. I started Harvest Net School of Ministry in 2024, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions of my life. One of the guest speakers was Dave Hess. When he was ministering to us about the Father's heart, he gave an example of a father's hug, and he used me for that example. And he just gave me a hug. And at the beginning of the hug, I was very tense and very nervous. And by the time the hug was over, I didn't want it to end because I had never felt so safe before. And I said, if this is an example of the Father's heart, then I want more of it. And during one of the breaks, he looked at me. He said, "It's not your fault what happened to you when you were a child." And he said, "You've been abused by people who were in authority over you, and it should never have happened." And those two words that he spoke over my life freed me from suicidal attempts, suicidal thoughts, anything that has to do with suicide, I have been freed from. Growing up in an environment where you're being preached to that God is a wrathful God, He's a vengeful God, He's coming after you, coming to learn that He is not that He is a good, good Father, was a life-changing experience for me.